The federal government says food prices in Nigeria are finally dropping. A claim backed by new data from the National Bureau of Statistics. But on the street and in the market of Abuja, the story isn't so simple. Welcome to agrobroadcast.com, your premium digital hub for agribusiness, news, insight, and innovations across Nigeria and Africa. I'm Isanu, and this is AgroBroadcast Report. Analysts say Nigeria's food market is caught between optimism and hardship. A report by AgroBroadcast notes that while government policies are easing scarcity in some crops, structural problems, insecurity, high transport costs, and poor rural infrastructure still block the affordability. Here's the reality behind the numbers. According to the latest Consumer Price Index, Nigeria recorded its first month-on-month food deflation in 13 years. Headline inflation is down sharply to 18.02% in September, down from 20.12% in August. While food inflation fell to 16.87%, the biggest monthly drop in over a decade, the federal government credits recent agricultural interventions and market stabilization policies for this improvement. But beyond the statistics, the picture looks different for many farmers. In Kagini, farmers say production costs remain painfully high. The Alchemy of Kagini tells us fertilizer, herbicide, and tractor prices keep rising, and insecurity makes farming risky.
Yes, we are happy with Mr. President and our minister that is representing FCT is you alone. The farm product have reduced down, but the challenge we have is chemicals that we are spraying in the farm. I think if that one that come down to every farmers will enjoy his farming. But moreover, we are still enjoying because we are buying the little one we have in our hand. So that is what I know about the farming, the product, because of things have gone up. But I mean, food item has come down totally. We are happy about that. But you know, a farmer, when he went to the market and bought a chemical of 10,000 naira, one chemical, 10,000 naira, and later on he came to the farm. I mean, maybe farm product has come back home. He come back home. He sell it at the rate of 2,000 naira. He has to lose there. So we are appealing to the government. All the chemicals, they should come down. When they come down, I'm telling you, the farmer will enjoy it.
In Gwagwalada, farmers call it labor without gain. They say government subsidies haven't reached most smallholders, and transport costs keep swallowing profits. At the Kubwa market, some traders confirmed that prices of grains like maize and guinea corn have dropped slightly. They welcome the government's effort, but want more support in transport and logistics, which they say directly affect retail prices.
I agree with you. The prices of foodstuff have actually come down. As a consumer, I can personally testify to that. And it's a good one because a hungry nation, honestly, is an angry nation. So I will say to a large extent, at least we know that a bag of rice used to be above 100,000 before, or at least people can still afford a bag of rice for the ranges of 40,000 to about 65,000, which is still very good. But we hope that you come below that. So also for beans, I remember some months ago, beans was going for as high as 3,000 to 3,005. But right now, at least we are still buying beans for between the ranges of 1,002 and 1,005, which is still good. Because I know that in Nigeria, the staples are rice and beans. Basically, every other thing falls in place.
But across town at Wuse Market, the mood is different. Sellers there insist that most food items, vegetables, pepper, rice, have become more expensive. They blame the rising shop rent, local taxes, and higher fuel prices for erasing any gains.
Inflation, poverty, inflation. The money is not circulating. People are hungry, so I think that should be the major thing. They should work on bringing down the things.
Shop rent is more higher. And all this one is helping you say reduce you know this. Transportation, only transportation where you carry a goods from, if you add it, always as a debt. People that are sharing the good of these things are very hard. These are very difficult. Transportation is a lot. All the shop rent, service charge, everything. You can get all this in. Yes, you are finding difficult. Yeah, things are never there no man. Some areas, some roads more, not all.
Along Abuja's terminals and roadside stalls, hawkers echo the same frustration. Official figures may be improving, but dinner tables tell another story. Most say a small price drop means little when income hasn't grown.
I'm not sure about that because for me, I'm someone that loves going to the market and I go to the market basically almost all the time. And I've not seen where the cost of food has actually. And to be very honest, it's not actually okay. It's not really okay for common Nigerians because we're going through a lot of people are actually working their time out to actually put food on the table. And then food is not even cheap. Cost of transportation, cost of feeding, cost of accommodation, everything is high. So I don't know where that food decrement has come in. I have not seen it yet. Maybe that's happened, I have not, but I have not.
If the government, they know what to do to bring it down. The cost of things is really on the high side. Like, for example, the subsidy that they say they removed. For me, I look at it that it's not making, we are not getting the benefit from that subsidy. A lot of things that have changed and up to now, no much impact in the area of transportation, feeding, cost of accommodation, school fees and other things. So a lot of things comes into play. So the government, they are the professionals, they know what to do so that they will alleviate the terrible consequences that the poor masses are getting from.
For now, Nigeria can only hope that the fall in prices on paper will soon be in the market and on their dining tables. Until farmers produce affordably and traders transport freely, food security will remain a promise, not yet a reality. Stay informed, stay inspired, and stay connected with Africa's growing agribusiness scene. Visit www.agrobroadcast.com for in-depth report and success stories. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Agro Broadcast and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, also known as Twitter, and LinkedIn for updates on agriculture, market, and innovation. Thank you.